Alright guys, so we waited for nighttime like we normally have to speak to this candy cane guy. Oh, and again we just, unfortunately got stuck with fighting these guys. Ran too far. Good lord. Big sneeze, big sneeze. Okay, fuck these guys and all their stuff. This way. Alright, Mr. Candy Cane.
You again? What do you want this time?
Alright. Charisma. Let's Petrus intervene. Ask him to fix the fight. Ask him.
I have a very lucrative proposal for you. You know that I have to fight against the champion.
Everyone knows. You were expected to lose in 1 minute.
I'm well aware of that. I know my opponent is too strong for me. But let's suppose my opponent draws out the fight a bit. For the beauty of the battle, of course.
I'm starting to see what you're alluding to. This fight don't interest me. The odds against you are so high, I wouldn't get much out of it. But if we make all the gamblers lose, by letting you hang in there a little longer,
we could win a nice little nest egg.
Organising this will entail some costs for me. It's better to add a bonus. Without the bonus, there's no deal.
And what bonus do you want?
In advance, you won't be tempted to play any tricks. So, get your wallet out.
Pay him, negotiate, refuse to pay. Well, we are a legate. Let's try to negotiate.
Definitely reach a deal, but we would have to renegotiate the odds.
Absolutely not. You're not in a position to negotiate. You need me too much.
I'd have a really good think about it if I were you. I may not be a champion, but you know I have a certain reputation in the arena.
Is that a threat? Gentlemen, teach this imbecile a lesson.
Uh-oh.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
How are we going to influence Cornelia's bets without Candy Cane?
Have faith, my child. Let's start by searching the body. We will find a way.
Well, I mean, if he wanted to fight us, unfortunately, he died. But, that's one less criminal, although one would just take his place, so...
That's the only thing to do. Other than pray, we're sure to find something of use. Have faith in the clemency of the enlightened.
Well, I got faith in us, although, I would have kind of preferred not to have to kill the guy, but... I mean, it is kind of what it is at this point.
Candy Cane and his men. It's the only thing to do. Other than pray, we're sure to find something of use. Have faith in the clemency of the
I was told of an unprecedented fight between the legate of the congregation and a veteran of the arena. Should I take an interest in it? The odds are not very interesting at the moment, but you may know something that I do not know. I expect to hear from you shortly using our usual dead drop. Be discreet even more than you usually are. I have reason to believe I'm being watched. Okay, so...
Your prayers have been answered. This crook had a letter from Cornelia on him and a key.
My child, this letter confirms that our plan may work. Cornelia is interested in your fight.
She also mentioned a secret letterbox for returning the mail. This key probably opens it.
If that is the case, all we have to do is slip in a letter from Candy Cane. I've got it. We'll slip a fake one in, advising him to bet on the fact you will hold on for 5 minutes.
This letterbox is probably
interesting.
not far from here.
Wait, my child. I will first write this fake letter for Cornelia.
Petrus, you would make the perfect criminal.
There is no light without shadow. The enlightened knows it, and knows how to guide the righteous ones.
Alright, well that works. Let's go ahead and replace the letter. Candy Cane's mail. Let's go ahead and do this. Which, this away. We already killed these guys, right? I just killed you. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's more of them. Well, unfortunately for you, okay, cool. Well, unfortunately, they all died. No, it's very stupid to fight somebody that you don't really know their abilities, but unfortunately, that is what happens with thugs. Just like Candy Cane, he thought he could kill us, and unfortunately for him, he was, you know, mistaken. Especially with our level boost. Oops. Hey-ya. God damn, there's a bunch of loot everywhere. Really? Okay. Get the fuck out of here. Petrus just fucking killing them with 2 fucking hits. You know, that's kind of what I was getting to. Is that, with Petrus, it's so excuse me, it makes it seem like being a mage in this game would be so simplistic that it's ridiculous. I mean, the fact that he can just kill those people with 2 fucking throws of that little divine ring he wields. I mean, don't get me wrong, I can definitely see the disadvantage of it at the same time too, but I don't know. It would have been interesting to see how it would have been if I were to be a mage in the game, but I mean, you know, yeah. That'd be something I'd do, like, next, or not next, excuse me, that'd be something I'd do off camera, play this game again. I mean, I'm not really, I don't know. I mean, I would have done it with Dragon Age, had Dragon Age been something that I was still playing when I was making the videos, like on a regular basis, because I did beat the game when I was much younger, much younger, like middle school young, when like the game first actually came out. But I mean, it's been so long now that, I mean, going back and playing it, it's just, I don't know. I mean, if it was ever interested, like people were interested in it, I would definitely go back and play it if there was the interest to watch it. But that game would take so much time that there would have to be an interest in people, or the people would have to have an interest in it for me really to want to fight.
The crowd. Ah, there you are.
Or not fight, want to play through the game again.
Champions. Are you ready for the fight? Beware. Contrary to the challenges, this combat must be fought alone. Your friends must remain in the stands.
Yes, I am ready.
So, jump into the arena, and may the better fighter win.
Fair enough. I'm assuming we have like a timer. Oh.
Ready to excite the crowd? Ah, there you are. I was told you'd be taking on one of our old champions. Are you ready for the fight? Beware. Contrary to the challenges, this combat must be fought alone. Your
That's
friends
fine.
Must remain in the stands.
We won't need them. It's not that worried. I'm not worried about it. Let's go.
I am ready.
So, jump into the arena, and may the better fighter win.
All right, buddy. Stay right there, shall you? And heavy swing. And freeze. And heavy swing. Sorry, buddy. You and your great sword are of no match with me and my magic.
What a brilliant spectacle. Congratulations on your victory.
Appreciate you.
Thank you. It wasn't easy.
Oh, it was.
And here are your winnings from the combat. You've earned them.
Bravo! A glorious victory, which is made all the sweeter by double compensation.
I don't believe I've ever seen you happier. The thought of holding something over Cornelius seems to do you wonders.
That is true. Politics is an extremely subtle game, and just as satisfying as fighting in an arena.
I imagine we need to go and see her now.
Yes, and I hope you will enjoy the moment every bit as much as I will.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and get to it, guys. Let's go see what she has to say. Although I'm sure she'll have something smart to say about it, but it is what it is. So I'm sure she won't like the fact that we just beat her at the bet, at least, and actually, you know, made her lose money. But, you know, hey, it'll be nice to have her underneath our thumb. And, Mother Cornelia, let's go. Believe we just run straight, right? No. It's straight and then left. Turn left again. And then down. Yep.
Come closer.
Sorry, buddy. That's a schnegative, Ghost Rider. Schnegative. Up the fucking tower of steps. Alright, let's go talk to her real quick. See what she has to say for herself. Or how upset she really is that we did all that. So, yeah. Oh. Oh, okay. Now that that is fixed. Fantastic. Alright, let's see what she has to say for herself. What do you say, Mother Cornelia, now that we know you're a gambler and have a problem?
Lord de Sardet. And you, Petrus. What can I do for you?
We have come to offer our support. We have learned that the arena was cruel to you.
How do you know that? Oh, I see. You tricked my informer.
Will you just let him believe that I would lose?
All I did was take the place of your moneylender. You owe me a handsome sum.
All of this just to make me spill the beans, am I right? I didn't expect you to play this kind of game, Your Excellency. It is true, though, that with such a teacher...
Oh, come on, Cornelia. You excel at this game.
It's true. And I also know when to admit defeat. What do you want from me?
We won't use what we know of you, nor what you owe us, so long as you act loyally towards the congregation and Constantine. Is that clear?
Is that what you're expecting? Ah, but I'm sure that this sly old fox has something else.
I'm sure he does.
Right? You hope that I'll support you when you court the rank of cardinal? You haven't learnt your lesson, then? Have you forgotten the abyss into which you plunged because of your ambition last time?
Petrus, what is she talking about?
Cornelia, you don't have the right to use that against me, to disclose what I revealed to you that day.
It was said under the seal of the Enlightened, it's true. But if someone deserves to know, it's him.
No, please.
Since you
Please.
have no intention of speaking, I will. Petrus knew your mother, child. Your real mother.
My mother? Petrus, is this true? How?
Be damned, Cornelia. It's true. I knew your mother. I used to go to the jail to give my spiritual support to the prisoners of the Prince d'Orsay. That's where I met her. She was alone, afraid, and exhausted. And so strange. Obviously, I had no way of knowing that she came from here. The princes kept their secret well.
Why didn't you tell me about it? You knew that my uncle lied to me and you kept quiet.
Oh, don't get mad.
I was ashamed. Ashamed of having left her to die in that dead-end pit. Completely alone.
What could you have done,
Why
though?
talk to others about it then? Why does she know?
One evening, in a fit of despair, Petrus felt the need to share this great burden with someone.
At the time, you were the ear of the enlightened, Cornelia. You have broken your vows. Ah, damnation. It's better out in the open. I've wanted to tell you about it since I met you. Now that you know, I want to do something in her memory. I will help you find your family here on the island.
No, he's
The
mad.
prince sent you here to use you. But I can ensure that all of this serves a purpose.
How could I possibly believe you now? You have used me for your scheming and kept me in the dark.
I understand how you feel, my child. Let's wait a little, until you've taken it all in. Time heals the wounds of the soul. Come back and see me when you are ready. As for you, Cornelia, remember what we have on you. You no longer have the upper hand.
Be careful, de Sade. You now see the real Petrus, sly and opportunistic.
Okay, so... I'm not surprised that there is a follower amongst us that has a secret to that degree. I mean, it's kind of... Not that it's an obvious thing in the game that there's somebody that knows about our past. I mean, it's kind of... I mean, they lead and hint to that the entire time, and the fact that he's a bastard, so to speak, of, you know, his mom bore him, and his father was one of the islanders, and, you know, I mean, it's just not, it's not surprising. Was I expecting it from Petrus? Not really, but at the same time, I mean, you know, it is what it is. I mean, the dude probably couldn't help anyway, so it's not really that surprising. I mean, I'm gonna keep him with us. I mean, he's a fucking great help. I mean, as far as companion-wise, he's arguably better than Kurt companion-wise, just because he does, I wouldn't say the same kind of damage, because obviously Kurt's problem is Kurt is a tank player. So are we. But we have the best armor, so obviously, as far as Kurt's concerned, he doesn't have armor suited to the level he is, and his sword kind of is the opposite of that.
Anything
So
new?
No. The investigation has gone stale. The villagers won't even engage in conversation with me now.
it's by our fault.
Perhaps you should talk to them. They may speak to you.
I
They
managed
have,
to
actually.
exchange a few words with some villagers, but I admit they don't seem keen to talk.
And did they tell you anything worth sharing?
I know little more about their beliefs. They worship nature and do not intend to change. It is certainly different from the luminous faith, but it's hardly demonic worship. Yet, there's something strange about this village. One of the villagers that spoke with me seemed truly worried. On edge, even.
I think I know of whom you speak. A man always looking over his shoulder. He often sneaks out of the village like a thief. I attempted to follow him, but he always eludes me. I tried to get into his hut to see if he was hiding anything, but someone was always there.
Then we should give it a try. Perhaps we'll fare better.
This fellow did not seem very honest to me. If he's hiding something from us, perhaps we can find out what it is by searching his house.
He doesn't look inclined to let us in. We'll have to distract him.
We could break one of his pots. That would keep him busy. Or we could ask for help.
I can pretend to be clumsy, but we'll have to work fast, and it will only work once.
Well, I mean, that's fine. But, yeah, so, I mean, and getting back to the Petrus thing, I mean, he's helped us do so much stuff with what's going on. I mean, no, I do not like their group, so to speak, but I don't... Petrus is not one of them, so... Do we get her or not? I'm gonna try. She's interesting. I feel like it's a little different.
Do you want something?
I do.
Might I ask you a few questions about the villagers?
More questions? You really like this game. You really do.
If we could avoid the...
Very well. But be brief then, because it is not good fun.
What can you tell me about that man down there? I spoke to him, and he seemed... nervous.
Don't hold it against him. The people of the light have already questioned us. That makes him distrustful. He is a man of few words, but he is devoted to the village and listens to the Dene god with great attention. He is a gatherer, but everyone knows he wants to become the next Voglendijk, the next servant of Dene god.
Okay.
Where does this man live?
Down there. His dwelling is right in front of my own.
I would like to take a look inside.
What? Why would you want to do that? It is his home. You have nothing to do there if you are not invited.
I really must go inside. I need to clarify something. If you can help us.
This request is strange. I know it is for you as well. But we must prove that the suspicions cast upon our village are not true. These people of Teleme will not give up their search without this.
Very well. I shall distract him, but be discreet and very quick. And be respectful of what you find there. Be good.
I like her. Okay. Let's go.
Oi! Toiges! Radayam Redit Quad!
Bye. Thank you, lady.
This painting is frightening. Evoking war. A massacre. A bloodbath under the likeness of a grimacing face.
Okay.
This altar is incredibly morbid. I wonder what sort of spirit could be venerated in this way.
This is exactly the kind of proof we've been looking for. An evil cult, far from some naive veneration of nature and other island spirits.
The man that worships a magic lamp speaks of being naive. Oh, how it is charming.
Siora, I am sorry. What I really wanted to say was that...
Leave it, old man. I know exactly what it is you wanted to say.
Those two together are very interesting as far as conversations are concerned.
What a horrible mask. How can someone wear such a thing unless they're worshipping some dark creature?
This is just a mask they wear in battle to intimidate their enemies, nothing more.
All these gruesome and bloody horrors leave no room for doubt. There is a demonic cult here. We should go tell Sister Ephesia.
Well, I'm sorry, but I don't agree with you, Petrus. Like I said, I don't like your people. I kind of like you, kind of being the key word in that statement. But yeah.
Did you learn anything?
No, nothing more. Were you able to get inside the nervous man's hut?
Was.
I was able to sneak into the hut of our mystery man.
And what did you discover?
Some troubling things. A ritual mask, a rather morbid altar, and a fresco depicting a massacre.
By the Enlightened. To think these unholy things were so near. Finally, the proof we need that there's a blood-worshipping cult here. They cannot perform their heinous pagan rituals in the village, and I'm certain that it's where our nervous friend sneaks off to. I failed to find where he goes. But you have already proven more competent than I.
I shall try. Hopefully he won't lead us into a trap.
Thank you for your help. And good luck.
We should wait until nightfall and follow him.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, it is the main quest that we're talking about here. This isn't some side quest, so I do have to actually do this.
Here we could hide and wait. We would be able to see where this sleepless boy goes during nightfall.
My child, it's time to wake up. Our nervous friend is here.
There's bats. Really? Alright, well. I mean, I'm not really sure if this would make him, you know, aware of our presence.
Where could our man have gone?
He must have gone through this door, made out of roots.
Okay. So again, a little passage. What's going on here? Let's look. We will not do the same thing we did last time, which was completely fail to see the obvious in front of our face. Just look real quick. Oh.
What's happening? You are so pale. Did the lightning-struck tree speak to you?
In a way. I saw many images. They were so real. As if I was the tree itself.
Do tell. This vision is surely the key to the portal.
I was this tree, and my branches were shaken by a storm so strongly that they hurt terribly. The heavens caught fire several times, and I felt the lightning strike and pierce me through and through. A sinister warmth took hold of my entire body in an instant, and flames began to devour me. Life left me. All was calm, and I had a taste of cinder in my mouth. In spite of this, I continued to feel. And the rain began to fall on my roots. And at the very heart of my being, I felt the sap begin to flow again. A shoot appeared on my darkened roots. Then the vision dissipated. I have never experienced anything like it before.
Interesting. Okay. So...
this stone is blackened, eaten away. I think it's supposed to evoke death. I must have lit the candles in the wrong order.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
Tell us again exactly what you saw, my child.
I was this tree, and my branches were shaken by a storm so strongly that they hurt terribly. The heavens caught fire several times, and I felt the lightning strike and pierce me through and through. A sinister warmth took hold of my entire body in an instant, and flames began to devour me. Life left me. This stone is adorned with the etching of a drop of water.
Okay, so we have to do it in the...
This stone bears the image of a storm, or perhaps the wind. The drawing on this stone represents lightning. Here this looks like a snowflake. The snow, or maybe ice. This stone is blackened, eaten away. This stone has an image of the moon. On this stone, the sun is visible. This drawing looks like an infant. Could it represent life? The drawing on this stone makes me think of fire. I'm certain. The drawing on this stone resembles a symbol that must represent the earth. This stone is adorned with the etching of a drop of water.
The fire, probably.
I
Oops.
must have lit the candles in the wrong order.
That was the water stone, not the fire stone. Try this again. Q. 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 This is the death stone. Q. And then the rain. And then birth.
You did it
Haha!
by awakening these stones in the right order. The door opened.
Oh, good lord. How big is this fucking cave? Probably giant. Like all the fucking caves in this game. Look small and end up being giant.
Quiet.
Close duis, atuda yam canadedole, tadulan vrandi, alauneles agen ole vei. Closi garamam italami olflinau ich egrem. Closi kedem tayentis olarabeni a ol slai. Franqua sakengedem fradem adigalem. Linquid winterbo so galanzani. Tugombenis gremos nigawi. Renkasi e krimaderem denegau edent. Clos duis, a ruject nes diri.
Interesting.
Lois des Raman Ades Gideon Arenta. Tir Fredi. Damagengadan Yadiga Ladandian. Tir Fredi. Dawid Gaishidon. Tir Fredi. Dawid Remosanabui.
War.
What a strange ritual. I have never seen anything like it. The rituals of my village are not quite as scary.
In any case, Theleme's story suddenly sounds way more plausible. The Denegad who performed the ritual was the villagers. We should go talk to Deirdre.
Alright, well, I mean, you know, it's not that odd to go speak to her about what we found out. I mean, this kind of seems normal. Let's go ahead and see what she has to say about it in any event. Although I'm sure it'll just kind of be like pushed off. Thank you for jumping down. I'll just collect all you guys real quick. Okay. Of course, last one. Although it'll probably be why are we snooping around will more than likely be the response we receive for the fact that we're technically sneaking around. So
What do you seek?
you.
We found your sanctuary and assisted in one of your blood rituals. Was the apparition we witnessed the demon the priests were talking about?
What is clear is these priests know nothing, and you know nothing.
The ritual. I've never seen anything like it. I hoped you'd be able to explain what they were trying to achieve. As you can see, my companion is not a Renaigse like the others. He bears our likeness. Please share your knowledge with us. Grant us the chance to understand.
Very well. I'll attempt to help you make sense of what you witnessed. The ritual you saw is a ceremony to summon forth the strength of our warriors. Our people have always lived in harmony with nature. Our very existence revolves around her.
Okay.
She talks to us and takes on many faces. What you've witnessed is just one of many. Confronting the threat that the Renoixi make up, we called them for their blessing, and they appeared to us.
Can we contact them? I mean, is communication possible?
What you witnessed was not a discussion. But if you visit the sanctuary, you may see one of the faces, and then you will be able to talk. Pass the mountains and head to the swamps. There, if you perform the ritual, you will see them come. Though what you will hear may not be to your liking.
I mean, that's fair enough. Awesome. I mean, that works for me. Face to face with the demon. So, what? Now we're going somewhere else. Alright. Well, the swamp area definitely is interesting. Alright, I'm gonna go talk to this person since we're here. Let me also, real quick, while I'm doing stuff as well, do this. Learn you, the anointed weapon. That way I can start doing that. Because this allows the application of alchemical preparations on weapons, which aids in the effect of the following hits. Max attack 4. Oh, okay, I get it. Agility. And then the accuracy, willpower, mental power. Okay, we're going to do strength level 5. So the next one's level 40. And then, so vigor's there, science, crafting, and intuition. So the science really isn't that important currently because I can do a lot of stuff. Paying for the equipment to be fixed is fine. So I guess intuition would be the smarter one to go into. I don't even know. I mean, the science one would be nice. You can find bullets easy enough. I mean, we'll go intuition. It's fine. Like I said, my plan is to get to the max level in the game anyway, which will more than likely happen upon the next, if I don't finish this game this weekend, then I will probably be, taking advantage of the week and just kind of staying at the Coin Guard Arena and just leveling ourselves up ridiculously until we hit a level that either until we figure out that there is no level cap in the game, or if it's just or we hit it pretty much, whether there's a level cap or not. I mean, if I get to a level where it's just retarded, or not retarded, excuse me, there's no reason for me to continue to do this, then I'll stop. But that's kind of the plan, though.